Greetings, my loved ones. Welcome to now. I'm going to call this moment, the moment is now. And I'm going to take a moment to share this out really quickly. Possibly, it's probably not going to be that easy on my iPad because I don't have the same options as I do on other computers. Since I have Minecraft and Roblox on here, it's kind of a love you took it over. It's the reality. So I'm going to share this to my stories, I guess. If you want to share this to something else of mine, that'd be amazing. I'd be greatly thankful. And yeah, I'm about to do this right now. I'm going to close that up. Hi. Greetings. Hello. I have the effects on because I'm getting ready to sing. Oh, I love the red. Thank you. Thank you, Sebastião. It's like Sebastian, but Sebastião. Sebastião. Welcome, loved ones. What a journey. I'm going to take off that vibrato, alto, tenor on my pedal over there. I utilize the Boss pedal. I like the Boss products. I have it for my guitar too. I'm going to ask my electric guitar player, he's one of my guitar players that I have. And he has his own company. It's called Troubadour, and they make guitars. Who'd have thunk? So yeah, I'm gonna ask him to fix it because ever since I was shredding on a Facebook Live, I had my whole pedal set up. Like I had multiple pedals, and I was like playing shredding on my electric guitar and on my keytar on both sides. And then all of a sudden I sliced my finger, and I got blood all over like the hardware on it, and then it doesn't want to sing on live videos anymore. So I think it's like, I think that my guitar is now a spiritual guitar, because if I'm not doing a live video, I could literally play the recorder on me while I'm playing it, and it will play. She'll sing. But if I turn on a live video, she's like, fuck. She's like, no, no, thank you, no. For some reason at this point, I think because I bled on the guitar. I think it's like a thing. How many of you have bled on a guitar? Have you ever shredded so hard that you actually bled on the strings? Yeah. Even I drum like that too. Like I drum till like my fingers are like swollen on the tips because I'm a drummer. I can play like the whole full kit. I'm an amazing drummer. I could play blues drums, jazz drums, metal drums is my favorite. Except I can't do the double kick pedal. But I can do like the arm stuff, and I could keep like the right foot or the left foot. I could take turns on my right foot and my left foot to do a certain rhythm, but it's just doing the like wobble, 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 wobble. It's just like way too much for my thighs. I got a big ass. It's just too much for me. So I do love to play like some Led Zeppelin on bass too. Like I'm an amazing bass player. So I play a lot of instruments. I play the flute. I prefer sacred flutes. Like the sacred ones that were created, like not like new versions. I was forced to play the metal flute in elementary school for band, and I'm pretty good at it, you know. But it's not like my favorite because it was like a forcing thing. Like if they were like, "Hey, here's this beautiful bamboo flute made, and it's like has like all these cool like holes and like multiple," or here's one from China, you know, like give me something that's not from America, that doesn't look like totally bland and is like super fabulous. And then I'm like, oh, sweet. So I play a lot of very ancient instruments because that's how I am. I'm like this reincarnated soul who misses my instruments. And I've been blessed with those who have been allowing me to work with those instruments. Like I first played my ngoni and nobody told me what the ngoni was or how to play it. I just kind of went in to go do a recording session and some like the house studio places, and they had a roommate, and their roommate was in like a band from like Nigeria, and they had an ngoni, though they had a kora too. And so I just kind of like walked right to it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is my instrument. And I picked up the kora, and I literally just like placed it on my heart, and I started to play it. I played it late, and they walked in, the band walked in. They're like, oh my gosh, how long have you been playing? Girl, you must be from like Africa. Who are you? I'm like, I just picked this up. And they're like, wow. Because if you remember, and the DJs like, and the music producer's like, no, I'm working with her. Because you know, like, people are kind of greedy with me. Like, they don't want to share me always. And it's kind of different. It's kind of weird. That's just kind of like the music industry. Like you got to ask permission before working with somebody else's artist. And I was their artist, there to record a song with them. I was getting paid to be there. So it was like a thing. And I guess that was like, you know, music meets music, and they want to work with me, and that dude wants to work with me. And he's like, well, you got to, you know, work through me to get to her. And they didn't even want to deal with the dude because the dude was like not the same vibe because they're from Nigeria and dude's from like America. You see, they're roommates, and it's like, yeah, so it's a lot of information. What did you say? Wow, congratulations on that, Joel. That sounds like you're hungry. Maybe you should go look for some leafy greens. You know, like maybe they're telling mornings if you're in America, don't eat the grains from America. Why don't you order some vitamins from another country? I'm just kidding. Even in Crete, I have a business partner that it's like a soul's partner, like not the soul's partner, somebody that I have reincarnations with that I've met, who moved to Crete from the UK, from death. Its mom, her husband built a house there, and he wants to do retreats there, right? So we're like cool. And I don't want to talk about him right now. Actually, I'm just gonna change the subject. But Okay, let's get into the ceremony. Oh, what happened to my other ones? Don't burn those right now. Okay, I gotta get my hair off of this before I start burning things, so it's not like burnt hair, and my hair is so long. Okay. Who's one of your favorite actresses that you've ever like met or seen or loved? My favorite actress when I was a child was I Love Lucy. It was Lucille Ball. I love Lucille. Try to call me again. I'm gonna have to like silent them out for a bit so they can't call. So I'm gonna start with one. I wanted to do all of them, but I guess it would create a fire. So you have to be really careful. Because I'm on top of like a cloth, you know, like it's like, I don't even have a plate underneath at this point, and this is a piece of charcoal that's about the same size as a little nipple right there that it's sitting on, right? That clay was made by the prophetic art, Cherokee artist, Amber Scott. And Amber Scott is a, my hair is like all up on stuff. Because I like was tending to it today. Amber Scott is a Cherokee, has a part of the Cherokee Nation, creates beautiful actual replications of the actual earrings and jewelry and sacred items worn on the wrists and in the hair, does the powwow jewelry too, and also creates these really cool denim jackets that's like native. It's like tribe though. It's like straight tribe, only tribe, like just tribe, any tribe. And Amber Scott does customized jewelry also. I used to wear some of the jewelry that Amber made me, but because I do so much spiritual healing work, the earrings broke, and now they're on my altar because I created a sigil, and Amber was able to do the little bead work and with prayers and a reading while making the earrings for me, because that's the proper way to do beadwork, is to do it spiritually. When I create jewelry and necklaces and like bracelets and rings, I do them, and even earrings, I do them with intention. I'm visualizing maybe I'll make a candle to burn with it, maybe I won't, but probably I have something happening inside of me that's creating this energy to be able to create and to feel into that creation. So when I do readings, so those who purchase like crowns from me and necklaces from me and my jewelry and my earrings, I do infants, I do children, I do adults, I do all of them, the sizes, but I do a reading for them before I create them for them. So they're not just gonna get what they saw online. I'm gonna talk to them for a moment and hear where their heart's coming from and see what they have to resolve, so that when I do create them, I have the acknowledgement perfectly of how to create them for their wellness. There's a trippy story. I made these two beautiful crowns for a mermaid lady. It was like you know, it doesn't have a fin now, but very mermaid. And that lady was like from the UK. It wasn't really like, it was like a soul. It's like a mermaid. And the child, she wanted to name like my spiritual name, which is Yemaya also. And I was very, very much excited to make their crowns. So I made them. They're beautiful. And then they were stolen. They were in the UK, so they landed in the UK, and when I scanned for it, I saw it went to the castle. So my crowns were taken to the castle. And it makes sense because they're crowns, and they're beautiful and exquisite and rare and divine. So, you know, that was, you know, a thing to experience, but I also made them for somebody who works inside of the radiation locations. His mom put him to work at the power plants, and the kids go when they're young. So usually it's like a family connection that puts them in there. They don't want outsiders because of the amount of people who die there. it's like not everybody knows about it. There's so many kids who go in there and they don't live very long. They put them in there without sending them to college. They're like, oh, that's your job. That's how you're gonna make money. You have to do that. And then they go and then they get sick because they're around radiation all day for multiple months. And then they go home for a couple of months and then they go on a job for like 4 to 5, maybe 6, 7 months. And they give them like little like hotel rooms that they share together. It's just kind of strange to go through that kind of a suffering, weird experience, and they get sick. So I was making bracelets for them so that they didn't have to be susceptible to the radiation, because it was really strange, you know, like you acknowledge like you have to have some like potent protection to go into one of those facilities or go into one of those locations. Like I walk around with like I got hematite on me too. I got copper. I got all kinds of blessings in my integration here, and I am not even trying to pretend. Like if I have to go out into the city, I'll wear my crystal pouches, and they have like massive like blocking on massive other stuff. So I'm in this beautiful thick bubble. I don't even have to try. I'm just like, okay, ready? I didn't tell you guys one of the things that I've done recently. I'm not allowed to, actually. My guide said don't talk about it. They said just start the ceremony. Okay. So my intentions are to bring in the positive, to wash, to purify, to heal with deeper than healing. I want to make it like perfect. It just keeps falling. I want that one. I'm sorry. Thank you. The other one went. It's like fine. The other one now. They're alive. I'm like super happy. How are y'all feeling? Y'all doing okay? Thank you for the blessings. Oh. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Oakland. Aw, well, it's Friday. You're gonna be in colors of me. I'm gonna make some music. Hopefully I can find the same song that I wanted to sing with. I love playing with chlorophyll. Like musically. Musically. Yeah. This one's called Kaleidoscope. I'm excited. After this, I'm gonna have to crawl into bed and massage myself. what is 140? 1 represents oneness integration, leadership, and taking moments to be. Not having to just go jump into another relationship, but centering. And the 4 is stability. 4 stability. It makes sense, right? If you're going to come out of a nasty relationship, why would you want to just jump into another one right away? You have to take moments to heal and mend. And some beings are like, they've went through so much loss that they feel like they have to have someone there constantly, but it's really important to work through that healing and to acknowledge how many are present spiritually and emotionally, and really feel into that acceptance that there's a whole bunch of realms that exist, and there's a whole bunch of loved ones who are present. So even if you feel lonely, acknowledge that there's other ones watching you, and try and just kind of like open up to be like, hey, if you're there, can you like knock on the wall or make some sounds or talk to me or appear or something, so I could see that you are there and acknowledge you. Because some of you just hear like, some of you hear the beep sounds, like the buzzing, and some of you see like the light glimpses or shadow glimpses or orbs, light beings or beings of soul. And it's, you know, it's really important to acknowledge who you're watching, you're looking at. Maybe if you're just getting started and you need to look back at it and like remember, maybe write it down or something. But I don't have to do that kind of stuff because I'm constantly having experiences. Now it's your turn. I really am excited about this. The fact that I have my favorite resin with me right now. One of my many favorite resins. I have many. All of the trees that have sap are my favorite. I love to eat them. I love to eat this sap. It's like it's like one of my, I love to eat snow and sap. I realize it just doesn't seem like, other people are like, what's your favorite food? I'm like, blue snow and sap. And they're like, okay. I love coconuts too. I love like the young coconuts. They're really good for us. They're amazing. They're whole meal. Like you don't even get hungry again after. And I love to eat flowers. Somebody offered me a pizza once. I was super hungry. They're like, yeah, well, there's like a rental, like a house getting ready to go for sale or something. It's those people who do realty. And I went to hang out with that being and get a sleepover. And it was like 15 years ago, maybe. I don't believe in time, but yeah, so that was, there was roses in the backyard. And he's like, oh, I'll buy you a pizza, and I don't eat like pizza. So instead, to survive, I decided to go into the garden and start eating the roses. And they really did fill me up. They were really nice. And I did not eat the pizza. No, I don't eat pizza. I think that it would be really interesting if I'm sorry, it's just really smoking right now. It's just like, it's massive in here. And I really wanted this one, and now I'm like, well, now I don't have to inhale it. I could just kind of like inhale, breathe it in and out, and then I'm breathing it in. See, there's a video where you could see me like doing this, like, because I was holding it in my hands. I was holding the frankincense being then in my hands, the basuelia. Sorry. So I was holding the basuelia in my hand, and then I was like burning and like breathing it in. Everyone's like, what are you breathing in? I'm like, it's basuelia. It's like one of my favorite things to breathe in. I have many things that I enjoy breathing in, but this is one of the multiple ones that I enjoy breathing. I love breath. But the fact that it's burning on a charcoal makes it not the same. So it's not like I'm brushing my teeth with it. It's just kind of burning there. So it's not like the same thing for me. And I haven't really done the studies on what it's like to burn charcoal, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be inhaling it through my mouth directly. And yeah, I think that is my journey right now. Is that I'm probably gonna have to just like hope that it doesn't shatter the glass. I'm just kidding. You're just like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. I'm okay. I'm just gonna put it. Where should I put this at? My guides are like, don't move it. Just sit back. Okay. It's just that it's going like directly into my face. It's like following me. Do I need this? Is this my purification of my spirit? Am I getting cleansed because it's Ramadan? The spirit, the souls are like, get purified. Because the basuelia, the frankincense is sacred and it grows there too. A lot. Massive. Okay, so many of you are watching me. You're like, what are you doing? Well, it's Friday and I'm feeling fine. Thank you. What are you doing? Hi, Malcolm. It's nice to see you on there. I'm bringing you to the next level. Just kidding. This is new to me too. This one's new to me too. I was like, ooh. I think I've played it, but I honestly don't believe I played it this far into the mix. So let's see what happens. Yay! I have rights to be able to work with them. It's chlorophyll and synchronous triggers. They utilize my vocals and I utilize their music. Beautiful integration. I'm okay with it. I'm on a lot of music and a lot of worlds globally. My music is, I'm cool with it. Climbing into the stars, finding a way to see you again. Flying into the dream realms. You think you're in the dream, but we're here, my friend. Guiding light, we glow so brightly. We shout our keys to feel free. Release from deception cease. Another song. Let's see what's showing. Thank you for the messages. Hi, Patrick, Carlos, and John as well. It's Tika, Tanya. Do you feel the way I feel for you? Do you embraced with the feeling that your soul is empty. To see deeply your heart, your inside defeated, so meek, so humbling, like the brazen altars after sunrise, and the core that there is not your demise. So meek and humble, keys to finding what's worth giving. Why you've gone away? What more for remorse? What more for remorse? Gone away. Snippets of you left and stained engravings, scars on my body, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm free. My soul so free, not bound by your fucking chains. My soul's not staying with your disdain. I'll shed your layers away from me. Don't need your stains, don't need your stains, don't need your shame, don't need you Grinch. Ain't tryna fuck with that shit. I'm mighty as I am big, and I release those persecutions from your feet. For I release the cords from you, from me. I don't need your stains. My light is mighty. I am worthy free. As I acknowledge my soul's come to be free from those things. Be loved and to be saved. Free from your pains. Free from your pains. Free from your pains. No signs. Looks like an eye, huh? يا خوب حبيبي زي ما فايل حلينا نعيطوت وطوط قلق عالتعيا وحبيبي يا حبيبي حبيبي يا نص الحزن صنع لي اللي نعطو زي نو بابا. Those who need healing right now, I open up the opportunity for you to ask. I already have these cards spread there. I did not read all of them for you yet. And being that I have a short attention span, I want to do something different now. Just kidding. No, I do. It's not that short. Like, that was like, what, 20 minutes? Like, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I'm working on it. I multitask. I do, because I'm like, I'm ambidextrous. I could do like multiple things at one moment. So I want to talk with you about the quest. And I think I already pulled these cards, actually. I didn't read those ones. Don't read those ones. Read those ones. Yes, those ones, and that one, and that one. So I'm going to start with the one that I pulled when I first started the video, which is really adorable because it was like super sweet. I'm going to work with this one. So creation. Believe in one's ability, trust in one's instincts, and follow one's heart. For in doing so, one can create one's heart's healing. To feel that one has sought that for so long and aspired to create that, and acknowledge that it is possible to create. I totally rewrote that. I just don't want to read what the whole thing said, because I didn't agree with everything that it said, so I had to adjust it. And that's just kind of what you get from me. So that's what you do. I won't read everything just word for word from other people's writings, because each of you are special and I am special, and we have to come up with our own things and moments. Okay, the next one is Isis. As me, Ainana, Ishtar, works with past life integrations. Other incarnations, other moments you feel like you've been around. Does it feel like deja vu? Do certain like areas remind you of other places? Does this remind you of anything? Yeah. The situation involves the past experiences of memories that has to do with other incarnations into the present, which has to heal. And what I'm seeing is parental. I'm seeing it in the family, in the bloodline. So it looks like ancestral healing has to occur. And for that to happen, make sure that you are taking steps to heart heal yourself so that you don't get bitter. Or not to not get bitter, sorry, I apologize to say the word bitter. Some of you are like, oh, you know, it's not your fault. In those ways, it's not your fault to not heart heal through it, but it's important to heart heal through that experience, and we have to work on heart healing through it so we can make sure that we are clean in our heart space. And part of doing that is going to help the family members and also you to rest when you're ready to rest. Yeah, each of us get to rest peacefully when we get to work on when we are working on our heart healing from our experiences of other incarnations. It's very peaceful. I've been really enjoying, really loving getting to do that and practicing. And so you could probably see the difference in me right now from where I was to where I am right now. And I feel like I'm me again. And it's amazing. The next is working through purification. Purifications. Some moments for cleansing, detoxification of the body and mind. It's not just the body and mind, it's the consciousness. Like, don't think like you have a brain. You have to like purify. Yes, you do, actually. You do actually have to purify it. But, so do contemplate that, please. But it's like you have to work on purifying the entire vessel on the outside, working through the heart experiences. Careful what you listen to, careful what you watch. If you are watching things, make sure that there are things that you're supposed to be watching, that makes sense for you to be watching. And if it doesn't, if it makes you feel like your brain's getting not as more intelligent as it was, then maybe you shouldn't watch that, and you should try watching something that's going to feed your brain in different areas that has actual wisdom, or something that's actually like knowledgeable and true. Work with laying and listening to sounds, songs, frequencies, sounds of the galaxies. There's like sounds of the earth. There's really beautiful songs that exist that are natural, that are very organic, and not even somebody's on there with an instrument. Yeah, it's like the sounds of the actual galaxy and earth, and that's really healing music. Also the whales songs, if they're in a happy place, not if they're not in a happy place. Same with the dolphins. You want to get the dolphin songs from a happy place, not from like a place where it's like they're fishing and they're like, everybody be careful, and they're like, ah, and you know, they like record those songs and people listen to them and go to sleep, and they wonder why they have dreams of running away from like fishermen. You know, just kind of common sense things like that. So yeah, there is an herb that I have been blessed with called haritaki, and I want each of you to look up what haritaki is. I think if you like voice text it into your phone or device, it will show you how to spell it. Haritaki, Haritaki, maybe, or Chi. It's another language. That one is really amazing to be helpful. It helps to detox and helps to bring in more iron into the body. If you feel like you don't have enough iron and strength, it helps to feed the muscles and different types of areas of the brain, not the same ones. I think if you add it with reishi mushroom, it makes sense. Or langshi. Langshi is like the proper terminology. That's like the original language when they found them. The langshi was found, they grew them over inside the temples in China for the families there who were considered royalty. And they had them on the mountains, thank you, and to the snow areas. And the reishi and the chaga, they both love the tree beings that are birch. Yeah. And it's very beautiful. The chaga is it's close to reishi, but it's nothing close, like in the same way. Like langshi like glows like it came from the heavens, and chaga glows like it came from like Middle Earth, like fairyland. Lion's mane is totally like from where unicorns are from. It's so delicious and beautiful and fluffy. That's like, oh, I love lion's mane. I have to learn how to grow them. I do know how to grow them. I have to do it or something. But that's like that's another favorite food. It's lion's mane. It's so delicious. Like if you've ever had string cheese, it peels, the lion's mane can peel off like string cheese, and you could cook it with seasoning, and it's just like kind of like the texture is like chicken. And even can taste like the similar flavors if you add certain seasonings, but I don't really want it to taste like chicken since I don't eat chicken. But I do make it taste delicious. Thank you for caring about me, Mike, or Malcolm. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Yay. Thank you, Malcolm. Yeah, it looked like you had fun at your Valentine's dance with your friends. It was really nice to see each of you there with your nice suits. I didn't see each of you, just that some of your photos were shown on the Facebook page, group page. Joel, I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like going to my closet. Hi, Carlos. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'm going to close the video now. And I would love to place some more of the singing bowls again. I believe that I need to eat something and hydrate. And I will see you again soon, dear loved ones. Hashem.